Ah, what a great new year. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Fandom Fridays, where we check all the fanfics that are not porn related. And oh boy, did I get a lot of crap. Speaking of which, much art for user. We really need to talk to you about your book collection. It's just, she thinks we got enough. Oh, come on. Just because we got a lot of One Piece manga, a whole bunch of regular Lotus War, a whole bunch of copies of the Young Jedi Knight collection, does not mean we got a whole bunch. Yeah, Turkey's point. Also, we need to talk about these intros. Well, no. Well, it's just that Turkey been looking at the viewing numbers, and Turkey realizes that one of the things that probably separates you from some of the more popular ones out there is that some of them have started a new year with a very depressing, very sad outlook on the new year, or compared to last year, said how it's so horrible. You know, you're right, Trixie. I mean, with Copa and all that, a lot of people have been talking about depressing things. So, what's our beginning of our New Year message going to be? Simple. I just want to say this. If you people have come to my channel expecting me at some point to be really sad and depressing about the new year, if you come to me to find out that everything's so sad and depressing, you've come to the wrong place. Because quite frankly, I'm not going to be sad and depressing. I'm not going to tell you how my past year has been so bad. And I'm not going to tell you about how, oh no, the events that I've just read about the next year are making this year seem so bad as the next decade. Bloody, bloody, yada, yada, depressing. I'm going to listen to an emo band and cry in my sleep all day. Not happening. You want to know what my previous year has been? Well, there were some downs, admittedly. There were a lot more ups. I continued my relationship with a cute girl online, met another cute girl on Tumblr, but that's beside the point. I reorganized my entire Shonen Jump collection onto a brand new bookcase. Got another bookcase collection just from my D&D stuff. Speaking of my D&D stuff, thanks to Critical Role, my love for Dungeons and Dragons and tabletop RPGs has not only been reignited, but has practically been turned into a blazing firestorm as I've now subscribed to many new D&D related channels. Became fans of Fox Machina, Adventure Zone, and I'm planning on checking out the podcast for the D&D chicks. Speaking of which, not only has that fire corrupted, but it's reminded me of why I like to collect D&D stuff. Not only have I also organized that, but I've also organized my Power Ranger TVDs collection, and finally got all my action figures set up just the way I wanted. I went to Busch Gardens for the first time ever. Had a blast. Got plenty of new games I've been meaning to get for my Sega CD and stuff like that allows me to play pretty much all the time. I finally beat the end to Kingdom Hearts 3. One of my favorite action RPGs out there that I've been dying to want to get. I also have been getting plenty of new games, including Payday, something I've been interested in for a while. I went to three different states at once. I've been to 2 states is very large and smalls. And still got some awesome comics out there. My love for Naruto has not only continued to grow, but now taking the side of many Sasuke and Sakura defenders, and I'm a diehard Sakura shipper. Had Halloween in the Rain, and believe it or not, that was fun. I also went shopping into a new location. I had a blast. And you know what? I'm going to have a blast this year, too. And I know. There's sometimes you'll read something in the news about it. Oh, Hopa is there. Well, it's past January 1st. I'm still riding high. Woo! And believe it or not, all your other favorite channels will be too. It's an easy setup, and all they need to do is take the time to read, learn, and boom. But what about some of the other stuff I read in the news? So what? The news has been targeted and meant to tell you about a depressing thing every 5 minutes. They refuse to tell you anything happy because it doesn't get them the ratings. I remember once my high school teacher said, and I'm quoting here, "We try to get the news people over here to see our happy little fun park, but no one ever comes. Maybe if I said something bad was happening over here, people would come." And you want to know something else that I've been enjoying? I've come up with plenty of new writing ideas. Yeah, at some points I get depressed. That's normal. Sometimes I get anxious. Sometimes I get upset about stuff. That happens. But I don't let it consume me. And I don't sit back and say, "Oh man, this year was the worst." Instead, I look at all the good things that have happened over the years. Because I find that the more you put yourself through this whole entire "this year was bad," or you put yourself more into the image of bad thing, bad thing, bad thing, bad thing, bad thing, bad thing, you lose track of the good. To the point where if you're asked about something being good, you lose track. Because you can't. You refuse to look at it. So thus, I'm not going to. So, I'm sorry. You want a depressing message? Well, here's a really depressing message for you. And it's gonna break all your hearts. Life ain't that bad. Thank you. Pretty sure that we probably just ticked off a few subscribers. Yeah, we probably lost a few. Oh yeah. Are we complaining? Yep. Good. I hope. So, time for my favorite yearly tradition when it comes to this. Some good old-fashioned fix from Linkara. As we continue our adventures with Evangelion Tribulations after Chapter 10. "Come on, Masato, we need to talk," Ezekiel says. Ezekiel walks into Masato's office, facing the guards that usually hung around her door. After he knocked them unconscious with a simple command to their minds, he walked right in, walking in to see Masato's chair turned around. He went to the desk, reached over with his hand, and turned the chair around. Masato was on the chair. "Masato, I'm really not in the mood for games right now," he shouted. "Neither am I." Ezekiel didn't even see the electrical net that dropped from the ceiling onto him. It just hit him unexpectedly, and it collapsed to the ground. Electricity flashed immediately, sending over 4,000 watts into the second angel. It only hurt for a moment, but his arm was suddenly fastened to an electric energy tackle, sliced through the net and leapt out. "I don't appreciate being captured, Katsuragi, especially by such primitive technology." "Deal with it. I wanted to get your attention, and it seemed the best way to get it," Masato replied, walking out from behind a hidden wall. "You have my attention. Now, what is it that you have to talk to me about that involves such interesting techniques?" asked Ezekiel, referring to the net. Masato looked out the nearby window. "I look around me, and I see happy faces. Asuka and Sensei have been dating for months. Choshi's asked that girl from the school out. Ray's even started to considering asking Sikaru out. I feel like I'm the only person in the world who has someone to love." "Sorry, babe, but angels are allowed to date ordinary humans. I know it's a shame, but people don't receive divine justice any time. I'm not talking about you, you idiot." Masato walked to Ezekiel, grabbed him by the collar, obviously enraged. "You're an angel, right?" "Well, yes. You talk to other angels, right? Yeah. That means you talk to dead people, right? What are you asking? I want to see Kaji. I want you to talk to him. I want you to bring him down here. I want him to see me. But, no buts. Just do what I say. Masato, I'd like to help you to get me a Kaji. Ezekiel moved Masato away from him. So, it's sort of hard to get in contact with an angel when they're not an angel. Oh, don't tell me you got sent to hell. No, I mean, how can I talk to a dead person when they're not dead? Masato blinked. Excuse me? Excuse me? Kazi's not dead. I came here today to tell you that he's right outside. He'd like to talk to you. He's alive? Masato asked, still not believing what Ezekiel was telling her. Yes, he still talks to you. In fact, hey, Kaji, you can come in now. The door opened, and lo and behold, Kaji walked in. He still had the stubble of a beard, still wearing a smiling smile. Practically the same looking clothes he had been wearing when anyone had seen him alive. Masato gaped as her eyes went wide with surprise. Well, you two lovebirds have a lot to talk about. I'll be off, Ezekiel says, floating up through the ceiling. Kazi and Masato just stared at each other for about 20 seconds, until Kazi held out his arms and said, Give me a kiss. Masato punched him in the jar. In a place above Earth, beyond the comprehensive moral beings, Ezekiel floated up. To most human beings, the only term that could be used to describe it would be heaven. And inside this glorious place of good souls and angels, there was a washroom. Kara Nagisa placed his hands over the large gold oval-shaped bowl inside, heard his footsteps behind him, and turned around. Ezekiel was walking towards him, smiling. Hey, Tappers, man, he said, holding his hand up. Kara returned the gesture, made a high five with Ezekiel. Hey, Ezekiel, what are you doing here, dude? You never come to the washrooms, Ezekiel said, putting his hands over the bowl, sighing as well. Well, ever since I heard them finding out that celestial spring on that planet called Sephiros, I had to try it. Sephiros? Is this a reference to Sailor Moon T? Stimuli are incredible. Never felt these kind of misses before, Kara replied. Yeah, you should come here more often. This is the place where someone can relax, feel total peace of mind and soul. It's great, especially when dealing with those mortals, Tabris, Ezekiel said. How are they, anyway? I haven't really checked up much on them since Sensei killed me. They're trying to date anyone they can find. I had to pull that angels can't date line on Masato. Luckily, Kaji came by to save the day. Now we just need to know if they're having sex on Masato's desk or killing each other. Either way, it would be typical of them. Speaking of angels and relationships, are the rumors of Tyrell true? About him dating a mortal girl? Yep. No way! Yes way. This is the same Tyrell we're talking about. All work and no play, Tyrell? Yep. He's had a change of heart about relationships. I even heard some wedding bells coming soon. Man, everyone's getting laid these days. Maybe I should try to appear to visit one of Maya's dreams. Kara slapped his hand and pulled out a note. I almost forgot. This came for you from Severance. Siegel took the note and said, Hey, maybe that proposal I've been trying to find coming here. Archangel Siegel. I like the sound of that. Siegel took out his flaming sword, sliced the opening of the envelope note off. He pulled out the note and slowly read it. Quickly, his smile faded to a gape. Excuse me, Typers. I gotta take care of something. Siegel stormed out of the washroom. Ariel, the 15th angel, flew into the washroom, passing a very peeved Siegel. What's his problem? I don't know. He should really try these celestial springs, Kara says, putting his hands over the bowl again. Oh, sweet, he came in, Ariel said, putting one of his wings over the bowl. Kasi slowly got up to facing fuming Masato. Her fists were clenched in anger. Her right eye was twisting as her teeth were gritting. Kazi winced at seeing her like this, and slowly backed up, putting his hands up. Look, I know you're angry right now, he said. I shot you! I stuck into that place and shot you! Then I went for days over what you had done. It took me a little bit to get over my grief, but I accepted it. How did you survive? Why didn't you contact me? Tell me you were alive! Masato demanded. If I had, she would have grabbed me and done the same thing you tried to do to me. So for how I survived, an angel found me, Kazi explained. Ezekiel was watching. He saw me attack you. Then while you were dying, he healed your wounds. Aren't you simply safe until the coast was clear? Masato suggested. Kazi nodded, confirming what she had just said. You used me. Used my feelings for you to get information on Celia and the Angels. You used me! Masao said. You used me, Kazi pointed at her. Excuse me? Masao asked. You were doing exactly the same I was doing to you. You used my resources and my love for you to get information on Lilith and the Angels I had, Kazi replied. I was trying to save humanity. I still didn't know what your motives were, and I probably never will, Masao said. Well, it was any consolation. My intentions were good, Kazi said. That I can believe. You may be a manipulative, lying, teen, horrible person, but you got a good soul. I'm flattered. I'm not. You still fake your own death. After you shot me! Point taken. So what are we going to do now? We could probably just talk. Talk about what's happened. About old times. Just talk. I agree. 3 minutes later, they were both naked and having sex on Masao's couch. Kazi felt like he wasn't going to breathe much longer. It was now several hours later, and Asuka was hugging him with all her might. Ever since Masao had brought him back to the apartment. You're alive! You're alive! You're alive! Asuka sighed. Please, let go of me. Get brave, Kazi gasped. Asuka slowly let go. Sensei walked up. How? How is it possible? He asked. Sekio, shortly after Kazi was shot, he healed him and brought him to a safe house, Masao explained. But what about the bloody in the monk? Asuka asked. Did you know that among Sekio's main talents, including defying justice, singing, storytelling, he's also a skilled plastic surgeon? You know, people, when they talk about Gary Stews, this is the prime example. He can make any corpse just put into a grave like anyone he wants, Kazi replies. Hello, this is God speaking. Yes, I'm in the machine. Well, this is great. All four were celebrating! Before anyone could say anything after that, the doorbell for the apartment rang. Masao rolled her eyes in disappointment. Under a door. She opened it, standing there looking quite sad with Sekio. Hi, Masato. Can I come in? He asked. Sure. What's with the suitcase? Masato queries. We need to talk, Sekio says. Passing her, places the suitcase. Everyone in the room put their eyes on. Hey, is that beer? I haven't had beer since. Never, he exclaims. Why don't you over grab me a can? Everyone continued to stare at him. Well, what are you trying to do here? Trying to teach another little lesson about our lives? Sensei asked. Well, actually, I need a place to stay, he says. Masato was the only one who understood. She slowly broke into a giggle, then hysterical laughter. They kicked you out? She snaps. No! No, Ezekiel shouts. Pauses for a moment, then said, well, yes. Who kicked you out of what? Ray asked. Heaven. The sirs have decided that I've not been doing as good of a job as I should judging you people and delivering divine justice unto others. They kicked me out of heaven! He exclaims, drinking the beer. Castiel, is that you? Really? So you're not an angel anymore, Ezekiel? Sissy asked. Yeah, pretty much. After a long argument, I convinced them to let me keep some of my powers. Got limited tactile psychic abilities, and I can set my synchronization ratio manually, he explains. How is setting your synchronization ratio supposed to help you? Masao asks. That's the other thing I want to talk to you about. I need a job, he says. Let me guess. Evangelion pilot Sekio? Masao queries. Well, my name isn't exactly Sekio anymore, either. They separated my soul from the angel of justice. Not really the American boy who died at second impact. I'm still working on a pyramid name, but until the day I get put back into heaven, you could call me Tenchi. Heaven Star? Oh yeah, Tenchi. That's the original. Asuka rolled her eyes. Criticise all you want. It's the only thing I can come up with. Sekio, now knows, Tenchi exclaims. So, you don't have your powers anymore? Sensei asked, raising an eyebrow. Well, not the big-ass judgment ones, no. Tenchi sighed. Sensei punches Tenchi in the face, sending him to the ground. Destined for being here all the time and not being able helping us. Tenchi slowly rose up, but Sensei kicked to his stomach. That's what you're letting me bleed to death. You are so dead, Ikari, Sensei squeals. Tenchi gets kicked again, this time it's chin. That's for almost killing Masato, Asuka, and Ritsuko! Now this is a nice welcome home. Kazi states that since he continued to beat up Tenchi. Who are you? Rei Ayame. Why are you here? I don't know. What do you want? I do not know. Where are you going? I do not know. You cannot answer the first 3 questions. If you do not answer the final question, you will not leave. But I do not know where I'm going. Yes, you are. All of us do. Why are you doing this? I am doing nothing. I am merely a messenger. Where are you going? How should I know? Buried deep into our own souls lies the answer to each of the questions that define us. We all know who we are, what we want, why we're here, where we're going. I haven't gotten much of a chance to look into my soul very much. Do you believe in yourself? Yes. Then you should be able to answer the question. I do not understand how the questions relate to one another. They are not delved deep enough into your soul. I told you. Who are you? Asuka Langley. Why are you here? The planet the Ava. That is a contradiction. Your mission is done with. The angel's thesis has been written. This isn't made. Maybe. What do you want? To be accepted by others for what I am. But you are. The others know you. True. But I want more than just them. Where are you going? Anywhere I have to. Incorrect. I was not asking where you are going to accomplish what you want. I am asking where you are going. Why the hell do you care so much? I don't. You do. Why do I care so much? I do not know. Why do you care so much? I can't answer something I don't know. We all know where we're going. And that's where you're wrong. Most of the people today are just wanderers, who have nowhere to go or any ideas where they're going. Then nowhere is where they're going. Nowhere is somewhere. Oh, for God's sake! Who are you? Shinji Ikari. Why are you here? Because I was meant to be here. Meant by who? I assumed by whoever decided I should be a pilot. You don't know. How can you be sure then? I don't know. What do you want? I have what I want. Others accept me for who I am. I don't need to pilot Ava to get my own self-worth anymore. What if you don't need it in the first place? I did. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. People only respected me when I piloted the Ava. However, now they know me. I can take care of myself. I don't need to pilot Ava. Then why do you continue to? Because I know they need me. They need me to protect them in their world. From what? The angels think that has been written. Their decision made. Who knows what else is out there? Just like the terrorists with the Neos, the world still needs Ava. It does not need Ava. The Ava needs the world. How do you figure that? The souls within the Avas have business still into the world. Until their mission is finished, they will never go to what is beyond. My mother stays in Unit 1 to protect me. Where are you going? What do you mean? The question makes perfect sense. Where are you going? I think I'm going to find my father. That is illogical. The best tracking agents in the world have tried to hunt down your father, but no one can find him. Maybe I can. Why? Why do you wish to find your father? Because you still need his approval, don't you? That is what ties me to this earth, really. Only once have I gotten real, honest praise from him, but once is not enough. I hear one is the loneliest number. Isn't that a song? Probably. I really don't care. Let's get back on topic. Why do you want your father's approval? Because he's my father. only person I can look for best praise. I am his own flesh and blood. To be disappointed by your own flesh and blood is the worst disappointment. But you are your own. You are the beast that set an eye to the heart of the world. Okay, that's it. This little cryptic dream sequence of yours has gone far enough, Tenchi. Sensei woke up, as he always did. Tenchi had his hand on Sensei's forehead, using tactile psychic ability. Tenchi winced as Sensei woke up, quickly retracted his hand. Tenchi started. Sensei promptly punched him in the face. Tenchi had been sitting in a chair, so he fell back on it, setting his head against the nearby wall. Tenchi got back up and held his head in pain. I told you, Sensei calmly said. I don't want to deal with any more of those cryptic mind messages. I've done enough of fighting the angels during the whole third impact dream thing. I don't want to deal with them anymore. Okay, I just wanted to see if my particular power still worked. The door suddenly swung open, revealing Asuka and Ray with bloodshot eyes. They had been awakened from Tensi's dream and deplaced in. Both looked pretty peeved. Suddenly I just feel like you guys are going to open up a whole can of whoop-ass on me. Guess that's my cue to exit! Tensi ran to the wall, slammed hard into it instead of going through it. Oh yeah. Do. Wow! This one goes to my friends out on the front table here. Let's get a light down! Tensi was on the stage of a restaurant once again. It turned out that Tensi retained his natural gift for singing, even when he was returned to human form. It was December of 2016, nearly a year after they first met him. Sort of sad time for the group of Cincy, Asuka, Ray, and Masato. Tomorrow was the scheduled date for the official destruction of Nerve in the Evangelion. He decided to honor the event by holding a party at the restaurant where Tensi performed. The guitars and drums began to play Matchbox 20's Real World. Well, I wonder what it's like to be a rainmaker. I wonder what it's like to know what I made the rain. I can't believe it's been nearly 2 years since we began this whole thing. I mean, look at how much we've all changed thanks to Ava, Ray states. That's big deal to change. Change happens whenever we want it or not. Heck, we managed to win over more emotional conflicts than Freud could ever hope for, Oscar said. Well, I wonder what it's like to be a superhero. Not all the changes have been good for now. My father's still in hiding, and I intend to find him, Sissy states. We already know Cincy. Seems to me like the guy was a big coward wanting to run away when Shield's so deaf, Asuka says. I actually think it's the smartest thing to do. If I knew Seeley was going to put me in that drug-induced dream thing, I would have run away as far as I could, Masao said. That remains, however. He did not warn anyone else about Seeley coming. He did not warn me, and that especially makes me feel uncomfortable, Ray said, then drinking some water from her glass. Ah, you're wondering about your pedophile lover wasn't being honest with you, Asuka said, grinning. Ray spit water on her table, and Cindy immediately got angry with Asuka's remark. Ah, you two are just big babies. I'm just joking, Asuka stated. It's not always funny, Cindy replied. The group realized that Tenchi had stopped singing. He clapped like he had been listening. Ugh. Alright, everyone. We're going to take a short break here while I apply some special makeup for my next song, Cindy said, standing out of the backstage. Special makeup? Knowing him, it'll be clown makeup, Asuka suggested. Let's get back on the subject at hand. This is whether Ava has changed us, Masato says. You're taking this like it's a political debate, Masato, since he said. I'm only trying to keep on the same conversation. Has Ava changed us all? Masato said. The Ava didn't do anything. It was the people involved with it who changed us. Tensi, for example, sealed my soul to this body and gave me total control over my actions, Ray said. Tensi's been helping us since day one. He's been watching us, protecting us, and trying to do altogether the right thing, Masao says. Asuka holds up her glass. To Tensi, the most annoying, egotistical, and downright stubborn form of nature we know. The others toasted with her. Then the lights in the restaurant shut off. Heavy music began. Starting off with some techno rhythms, they continued with a little guitar solo. All of a sudden, a white light shines down upon Tensi, whose face had been painted. The face itself was painted white, with black lines that had been coming down through his eyes, and black lipstick had been painted on his lips, and lines going out the side of his lips. Basically, he's been painting up like the main characters in the Crow movies. The music playing is that of Rob Zombie's Dracula. Thank you! Then I am the one exterminated son, slipping through the trees, strangling the breeze. Tansy grabbed the microphone and continued to sing into it. Then I am the sky, watching angels cry as they slowly turn, conquering the world. Dig through the ditches and fading the witches and slamming the back of my computer. That kid has some serious problems, Cincy whispers. He doesn't want to talk, Baka Cincy. Asuka smirks. Yeah, but I have actual cause to be insane. That kid takes it naturally. That's that. Would I ever dress up like a mime from hell and sing something like that on stage? If I got you drunk enough, Cincy sighed. Then I am the dog, hound of hell, you cry. Devil on your back, I can never die. Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches and slam in the back of my dragon. Remind me again why we hang out with him, Ray said. Without, because he's the only remaining force on this planet who can sing worth shit, Sal replies. Well, also he's gonna stuff this one, since he says. The entire crowd gave him a standing ovation. Tessie smiles and bows, getting a towel from the stage to the crew, wiping out the makeup he had put on. Thank you very much. Now, this next little piece is something that the group I always give attention to, so pay attention. You see, Cindy Akari, I couldn't let you walk out of here without getting embarrassed somehow tonight. Oh, God. Tessie said, smiling. The crowd notices a large television screen, almost as large as the stage coming down behind Tensi. And so, I made a little compilation for our hero, Tensi Ikari, who I know as the ladies' man. The screen suddenly turns to an image of Asuka, who was pointing at the camera. There's no sound, but Tensi sings for it. What's he singing? The Offspring's Pretty Fly for a White Guy. I think I took Linkara off by reviewing this thing, because now he's been giving me all these songs to sing. Untergebe guten Glauben, he sings. Then there was a drum solo as the image turned to a brief view of Cincy gritting his teeth. A light sign down showed three women standing at stage near Tensi. The image switched to when Masato bore down on Cincy when he commented about her usual breakfast. Give it to me, baby, the girl sang over Masato's lip moments. Tensi sang. The image switched to Masato and Cincy and Masato's car together. Give it to me, baby, the girl sang over Masato's lip moments. Tensi sang. The image switched to Asuka and beating Cincy outside of school. Give it to me, baby, the girl sang over Asuka's lip movements. Tensi sang. There's such a race at Cincy on an escalator and nerve. Tensi sang over Cincy's lip movements. And all the girlies say, I'm pretty fly for a white guy. As the image saw Ray slapping Cincy, a guitar began playing. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, cinco, seis! The image switched to Unit 01, walking down the streets of Tokyo 3, but tripping and falling flat on his face. 1, 2, 3. Well, you know it's kinda hard just to get along today. Our subject isn't cool, but he thinks it anyway. He may not have a clue, and he may not have style, but everything he likes, he makes up in denial. The image switches to when Cincy accidentally tripped at Ray's apartment, sent all her underwear flying, and ended up on landing on her. So don't the face and play us straight. You know he really doesn't get it anyway. I'm going to tin him. You know me too. I mean you, Akari, not Tensi. Beep! Hey! Do that brand new thing! The crew continued to watch as Tensi sang his clipped-framed body as he situations for Tensi. As Tensi continued singing, obviously having a fun time. I'm not! Why does he hate me so much? Tensi asked. Why does toast land butter side down? No one knows, Tensi. Maybe it was because he has invested so much time in you. Yet you still have problems with coping with reality, Miss Alice accessed. Reality ain't so bad when I got Asuka. Sissy replies. You got to that today, Baka. Asuka grins. But still, I think I might know what I'm missing, Sissy says. So this is it. You're leaving. Masao says, since he was still packing his last suitcase. Oh! Save the blast! God! Masao and Asuka stood in his room. Yep. But why? Does our relationship mean anything to you? It means the world, Asuka. But my father's still out there, and I've got to find him, since he says, putting his last sword in the suitcase and closing it. We've had ancients searching for him everywhere. Why do you think you'll have more luck? Masao asked. I may have been distant from the past year, but I do know some of the places he would go people wouldn't think of looking. By the way, how's Nerve? Masao smiled. As far as the public knows, destroyed. However, it's come to the attention of the UN we made Eva again. Because of that, they approved funding for the secret organization called Synapse. Tensi, Asuka, and Ray will continue to work for it until such time we don't need the Evangelions anymore. Sissy smiled as well and said, Keep Unit 01 in mothballs until I come back. Sissy lifted up his suitcase. Tensi walked in, and Hilton carried him out. And he left Kazi's car for the train station. The group stood in the doorway of Masao's apartment. Do you think we'll see him again? Of course. We're the kid's only stabilizing force. He's gotta come back to us. Yeah, but he never really felt home here. There's an old saying, angel saying I think applies to this situation. Only Nixons can go to China. Linkara, I thought we agreed. No more Star Trek references. That's supposed to mean. Forget it. My towels are wasted on you people. Tensi says, walking back inside. Once again, Linkara reminds us all. Sometimes you make big mistakes in the past. But if you keep on trying, keep on working, life will get better. And life is never as bad as it seems. One down, thousands more to go. And I promise I'll try to speed up production on these days.